Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I have a special video for you. We're going to do another top 10 list. It's been heavily requested by now and I've been meaning to do an update for it. The last of this video was back in 2012. This is another top 10 work fragrances video, work/interview fragrances. Now, back in 2012, the video that I did, not only was it a top 10, but it also had some fragrances that were general great fragrances to utilize for work. So I kind of intermixed the two. This top 10 list is a little bit different. It's still top 10 work fragrances, interview fragrances list, but it's focused solely on what I choose to wear to work. And I'm going to tell you the reasons why I wear them, when I wear them, and what I'm wearing when I wear them, to kind of give you an idea. And obviously you can feel free to purchase the fragrances at that. So with that, one final caveat. The thing that I'm looking for when I go to work and what I'm looking for in work fragrances. Number one, I work in an office setting, right? I'm a product manager. I generally, tend to lead a lot of meetings at times. I'm in a lot of meetings. I'm constantly interacting with people. So to me, it's important to smell good. It's important to kind of present yourself well because a lot of people can't get past the fact that you stink, or if there's something, that is drawing their attention other than what you're saying, it becomes a little bit more difficult to kind of sell what you're trying to get them to accomplish or anything like that, right? So for that, I generally tend to like my fragrances to be a little bit understated. I tend to like my work fragrances to be, number one, they have to smell good. They have to be people pleasers. They have to have the ability to last the entire day or close to the entire day. And that's pretty much it. The other thing that I should mention is when I go to work in my office setting, I can range anywhere from a full-on suit down to slacks and a dress shirt, even further down to jeans, sneakers, and a really nice shirt or a really nice t-shirt. I'll go down to a t-shirt when it gets summertime, especially when it goes on Friday. So I have a wide range of looks that I'm kind of, giving across when I go to work. All right? So that with that said, let's go ahead and just dive right into it. Starting with fragrance number 10. This fragrance was on my last list, and it is at number 10. It was first on my last list. We're talking about Strelsin number 1. Now, Strelsin number 1 is an excellent fragrance. It's a little bit harder to find, but if you do some searching, you'll be able to find it. Now, the reason why it's number 10 on my list, and it's not like it had a huge drop-off, this is a great interview fragrance. This is an excellent interview fragrance. In fact, it's the best interview fragrance that I, choose to mention. It's very clean. It's very understated. It's got this vetiver tone to it. And it's one that does absolutely fantastic in those situations. It does great for work as well, and sometimes I'll wear it to work, but the reason why it's so down is because this is my primary interview fragrance, and I simply haven't interviewed in a long time. So for actual usage, it is the least of all the fragrances that I'm going to go ahead and mention. But it is an excellent fragrance. I don't want to think that all of a sudden I've fallen out of love with it. It's just how it falls in my top 10 list. All right, so excellent fragrance. When I wear it to work, I choose to wear it generally when I'm in slacks and a nice dress shirt. Outside of that, when I'm on interviews, obviously I'm wearing a suit. I'm dressed up, I'm dressed nice, and that's when I'm wearing it. All right, so that's Strelsin number 1. Number 9, we have a fragrance that is a newer acquisition of mine. It's a fragrance that I was fiending after. It appeared on my to-buy list. We are talking about Terre de Hermès Eau Fraîche, the fresh version, right? Oh, sorry, Très Fraîche. So this fragrance, absolutely fantastic. I fell in love with this. This would be higher on my list, but I generally tend to wear some other work fragrances a little bit more. Think of Terre de Hermès, so it's got this earthy orange smell, but this one is a little bit brighter. It's like bright, it's sparkling, it has this fantastic, I'm not sure what to call it. Maybe it's a yuzu note, but it's just a scent that I absolutely fell in love with. And this is one that, since it's a more recent acquire, it's a little bit down on the list. I truly haven't worn this a lot yet, simply because I just got it. I was wearing samples before that, but finally got the bottle ponied down, and since my fragrance embargo is done, finally, pick this one up. So excellent scent. I generally choose to wear this one actually when I'm casual and dressed down and I'm in jeans and I'm in a shirt and I'm going to work. That's when I wear this one. all right? But you can wear this one pretty much, however you're dressed. Number 8, we have a fragrance from the house of MFK, Mason Francis Kurkdjian. We have Cologne pour la Matin. Now this one has, it's not as well known as some of the other MFK fragrances, but I love it. I smelled it, fell in love with it, and instantly thought, you know what, this is a great fragrance for work. I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to buy a big bottle of it. And that's what I went ahead and did. This one I generally find myself reaching for when I'm not quite sure what I want to wear. This one gives you a, its translation is cologne of the morning. I like to wear it because one of the magical things that this one does is it kind of gives me a nice pickup in the morning. It gives me a nice, clean, professional scent. People have complimented me when I wear this one, and that's really all I'm asking for when, you throw this one on, all right? So Cologne pour la Matin, cologne of the morning. Number 7, we have a fragrance that I handed out at my wedding. We've got Mugler Cologne from the house of Terry Mugler. Now, this one, I slept on this one a while. I mean, a lot of people had mentioned Mugler Cologne to me. It's a great work fragrance, and I was just kind of blowing them off. But I've fallen in love with this one. This one is a great fragrance. It's very clean, a typical cologne scent. Now, even though it's a typical cologne scent, it does typical cologne well. Lasts the full day, still has the power to, project at the same time. And it has this nice, clean, soapy smell, and, not much else to say on this one. I generally tend to wear this one when I'm just in slacks and a shirt. Sometimes I'll wear it when I'm in jeans and a shirt as well too, but I generally tend to wear it, when it's kind of a little bit more of a casual day. That's when I throw this one on. All right. Number 6, we have a fragrance that it's another big one. It's from the house of Third Man. We've got Eau Moderne. This is a huge bottle that I won in a contest, actually. This is the most simple scent that I think I have. It's vetiver and it's bergamot, I believe, and that's it. It's very simple. It really actually doesn't... This is probably the least lasting fragrance that's on my list. It lasts about 6 hours, and I go nuts. I go to town on this fragrance. I spray like 10, 15, 20 sprays on this, and you cannot overspray this one. This is one that I could easily dump the whole bottle on me, and people would barely notice. Now, it's there. The reason why I choose to wear it, even though it's, on the lower side in terms of projection and longevity, is because it's simple. It's a simple scent. Whenever I'm sick or I'm not feeling too good, and that happens, sometimes. When that happens, I reach for this one. Just because it's not going to upset my stomach or anything like that. It's not going to cause me to get nauseous. It's something that I reach for. It's also something that I wear when I really don't want to be, too out there, but at the same time want to smell good. That's when I reach for Eau Moderne Third Man. All right? Fantastic scent. That's pretty much it to say about that one. Now, number 5, we have a fragrance from the house of Creed. Now, this scent, absolutely fantastic. We are talking about Creed's Tabaron. Now, Tabaron, another one that I've reviewed before. This one is a scent that I would generally tend to wear when I'm wearing a suit. I love my Creeds. I know I didn't necessarily give this one a good review. That's because I view the fragrance on its own. As far as going to work, I love this fragrance going to work, and I said as much in my review. I absolutely love this one. Again, wearing a suit is when I wear this one. And I generally like it because it's got a smoky vibe. It's one of the heavier work scents that I choose to wear from. It's probably the most daring work scent out of all these fragrances that I have in my list. So that's just to keep of note. But if you're a Creed fan or if you're looking into fragrances, this is one that you definitely want to try before you buy. I think it's an acquired taste. I think it's one that is not necessarily to jump a go-go gaga about, if you will. I think at wearing this one, I maybe gotten one compliment at work. Nobody's thought that I smelled bad, but at the same time, it's a scent that kind of becomes one with you. So that's just a word of warning, but it's my number 5 on the list, and I love wearing it. All right. So Creed's Tabaron Millésime. Number 4, we have another new recent addition. Now this is the Compliment King, if you will. Compliment King. We've got Sauvage from the house of Dior. This one I gave a 10 out of 10, and the high reason that I got a 10 out of 10 is because of the fact that it garners so many compliments. This is what you want to wear if you want to get compliments at work. I generally tend to wear this one when I'm either in slacks or dressed down, and I have gotten compliments with this one. No shy one here. It is a compliment getter. Now, check out for all these fragrances, you can check out the review for more in-depth knowledge on what I think the actual smells like. So if it seems like I'm stiffing you on that, it's just that I don't want the video to run too long. Okay? So Sauvage is at number 4. Number 3, we have got its sister scent, if you will, or its brother scent. This is the original that I actually compared it to. I think it's a little bit better as far as a work scent goes, which is why it's a little bit higher on my list. We've got Bleu de Chanel from the House of Chanel. This one, again, very clean scent. This is an all-versatile scent. I've worn this one wearing this suit, dress shirt, dress down, you name it. That's when I'm actually wearing this scent. All right? Bleu de Chanel from the House of Chanel. Number 2 on the list, we have a fragrance that surprisingly has gotten me a lot of compliments, and a lot of good compliments. The scent that I'm talking about is L'Homme from the House of Yves Saint Laurent. Now, L'Homme, it's like an apple pie type of a scent. And I like to wear this one, believe it or not, when I know that I have a lot of meetings in the day and I'm in small rooms. I wear it in small rooms because it generally tends to have such strong projection. This is outside of, I'd probably say, Tavron Millesine. This is the strongest projecting scent that I have here that'll project out. And it'll fill the room. It's the most aggressive of my work scents. I will not wear this one to an interview or anything like that, but I will wear this one to small meetings with a couple of people. And people have not only complimented on me on this one, but they have wanted to figure out what I'm wearing so that they can get it for their husbands. It generally tends to happen with women, so go figure what you will. All right, so L'Homme by the House of Yves Saint Laurent. And my number 1 work fragrance is from the House of Guerlain. We've got Guerlain's Vetiver Frozen. Guerlain's Vetiver Frozen, I wear this one in, again, any occasion that I can think of. When I'm dressed up, dressed down, winter, fall, summer, you name it, I'll reach for this one for work. This is my go-to work fragrance. It is a citrusy vetiver. It's not a dirty vetiver. It's just fantastic, and I stand by this one and highly recommend if you are looking for a solid work scent, go for this one. If you're not a fan of vetiver though, there's a lot of these fragrances that you may not like just because a good number of them are vetiver based. It may not be heavy vetiver, but they're vetiver based. So anyways, my number 1 fragrance, Vetiver Frozen. All right? So that's my list for my top 10 work fragrances. Let me know what your top 10 work fragrances are. List them down. Help people out, give them some advice. I really love sharing my fragrance knowledge, and I really like seeing other people share what their picks are for their top work fragrances, all right? So that's pretty much it. Thank you guys, take care of yourselves, and you guys have a great day.